This photo is of the Cincinnati crawler. It was taken by a family who caught him in their home in 1974, but he escaped shortly afterwards. So in 1974, the Johnson family in Cincinnati noticed a couple weird things happening in their home. The 14-year-old daughter, Claire, would complain about seeing glowing eyes outside of her window at night. And then one night, the youngest son, Timmy, was laying in bed in the dark when he felt the family dog jump up onto his bed. But when he went to go pet it, it was not the dog. It was the crawler, who police still believe was responsible for the disappearance of 4 other boys in the area. Some believe that he was an escaped convict, while others actually believe that he was the victim of human experiments happening in the area that may have been conducted by the family's dad. Claire snapped this photo of him before he escaped, but he was never found since.
Why'd he pose like a G for the camera like that, though? I find the story a little hard to believe. How did this man run away in a maxi dress? Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back for another video. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And at the end of this video, if you like this content, make sure you do your boy a favor and just smash that like button. Alright, with all that being said, let's not waste any more time and get right back into it.
Questions after a 911 call in Pueblo from a funeral home and cemetery.
Pueblo.
August 11th, just before 3:30 in the morning, the police department communications center got a call that they refer to as abandoned, meaning the other person hung up. So they called back, got an answer, and heard mostly static. An officer was sent out to check out the funeral home and cemetery and says it was locked up and dark with no one in sight. You can hear the full 911 call in the CBS Denver article.
If the funeral home was closed and empty, how did the phone even get answered in the first place?
If you're ever camping alone in the forest, which is something that I started doing when I was young there, if you ever hear animal sounds that are not quite right at night, you get up and leave. Because if they're getting close to you and they don't want you to hear human sounds, they'll start communicating in animal voices. And so, yeah, there's a few guys that were out there and they started hearing like sounds that were just a little bit off. You know, you hear like a laughing falcon sound. And then he heard the capuchins from different areas, and usually capuchin monkeys are going to be all together in one spot. And he heard it from different directions, and he was just like, he said he climbed into the river and crawled like a turtle out of that. He said he went for hours and just to escape.
I was forced to stay awake for a whole month. They called it the Russian sleep experiment, but it was a waking nightmare. We were volunteers, they said, but little did we know that our humanity would be the ultimate cost. They deprived us of sleep, leaving us to endure the cruel embrace of insomnia for days that felt like lifetimes. Our minds spun out of control, and our sanity slipped through trembling fingers. But the worst part was the mirror, the one-way glass that allowed them to watch us, to observe the descent into our own personal hells. In their eyes, we were mere lab rats, not people suffering in the throes of delirium and despair. One by one, we succumbed to madness, the terror and exhaustion becoming too much to bear. Our pleas for release were met with cold indifference. In the end, I was the last one left, the hollow echoes of my friends' desperate cries haunting me. I begged for death, and they finally relented. I walked out of that chamber, an empty husk of the person I once was, forever scarred by the horrors of the Russian sleep experiment. It was a fate worse than death, and I pray that the memories of our suffering never escape that accursed room to haunt the world as they still haunt me.
I feel bad for these guys. Could you imagine how horrible that must have been?
Y'all can't tell me that some of these celebrities aren't living forever. Watch this.
I'm not saying people can't look alike, but when you take a now famous person and compare it to paintings of famous people in the past and they look exactly alike with the same medical conditions, it really raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, they do kind of look just
how
like
some of these old paintings or posters just capture a certain essence of a person's personality.
It does look just like Jack Black.
If you didn't even compare it. You don't see it though? An old king of Spain and Mark Zuckerberg? Okay. Damn, Justin, you should grow that beard out again. This is one I know a lot of people have seen. Tell me it don't look like him though. Doppelganger, clone, vampire, I don't know.
Yeah, that looks just like Eddie Murphy.
Oh, that explains a lot. Maybe there's a little drug that helps them not age. Though sometimes I can see it being a stretch. It's just times like this where they look too much alike. I mean, he's just a bit fluffier. And maybe they swapped genders. I don't have all the answers, guys. And the list goes on. Maybe they're of the same bloodline. Maybe they've been drinking blood. Maybe they're I know it is said we all have 7 people who look like us. Yeah, I've heard it before.
Yeah, we got doppelgangers of people that are alive and walking around today, so this one doesn't really surprise me all that much.
Known for capturing wildlife on camera, David's routine woodland walk takes a turn for the eerie. Take a look.
Something behind that tree. Are you guys seeing this? I'm pretty sure I see something behind that tree. Looks like somebody in a black cloak. What in the world? How the hell did something so large like that just disappear behind such a skinny tree? I don't know, y'all. Apparently this thing is called a look behind. If any of you guys have ever heard of a look behind, let me know down in them comments.
This woman's dog saved her from a skinwalker.
What the hell type of dog is that?
Why are you running?
And dog's like, I'm getting out of here, fool.
What was this dog seeing that we couldn't see? I don't know, but dogs have a sixth sense or something.
I don't understand why people automatically assume skinwalkers. We didn't really see anything in this video.
Talk to you, I'm sorry. Put your phone down. You have an AR in front of me. I'm fucking scared.
Put your phone down.
Dude, I'm scared as right now.
Okay, well, it's gonna be more scared. Put your phone down. Are you attacking me?
No, no, sir. No, sir. I'm hunting.
This creepy video comes from Brendan Fitz on TikTok. I'll tag him below. And while bow hunting through Onyx, which is an app where you can lease hunting land, this is when he encounters a man with a weapon pointed right at him. And he's clearly paranoid and almost manic. And you can hear the fear in Brendan's voice. But this serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes when you're in the woods, it's not a Bigfoot you should be worried about, but another human. Here's the rest of the clip, but slight
Yeah, when you got a crazy guy like this.
No, no, sir. No, sir. I'm hunting. I'm hunting with... Oh my God. Sir, I'm bow hunting. I don't have any guns on me.
I'm asking you to move. I'm asking you to look at me. You're on my property. You got to fucking go. You're on my property, sir.
Okay, I'm packing up.
8 years. You've never been here.
Listen, can I come out there?
I wouldn't even keep talking. I would just go ahead and pack my stuff and leave.
I just have to move my chair.
Walk over.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. You're on my property.
I understand.
That's where I'm coming from. Okay.
One of them's got to be confused.
The only reason we're here.
Who's we? Is there someone else here on the property?
No one else is here on the property, but we have 4 people on this lease who pay for this hunting property. We have permission from him to access from his property from our cornfield right there.
Understood.
And the rule is you're allowed to bow hunt within 125 feet of a residential dwelling.
Yeah.
So,
well, they don't make the laws for me. I got young children here.
Understood.
And I'm reacting as a father. So
They don't make the laws for me.
oh, you okay?
I wish you luck, my friend.
Can I get your name, sir? Okay. I was just trying to be polite. I didn't mean to fight.
I wouldn't want to continue arguing with a guy that's got an AR pointed at my face. And the guy seemed pretty pissed off. Maybe go home and contact a lawyer and see what you can do from there.
Don't you trust over there anymore, baby?
I'm all good, thanks.
Why you moved out in the first place?
One of the reasons, yeah. Oh god. I used to poke in the oven.
Are they just over here filming their family time?
You go.
Alright, I'm so good together.
Time to go investigate.
Yeah. It always happens on camera,
I just don't even
Why is this so funny? I don't get it.
I'm like, no. Oh, I don't go. There's nothing there. No, I can't.
There's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Let's talk about one of the creepiest videos out on the internet right now, the ghost ambulance of Monterrey. This story gets crazy, so bear with me. In the month of March 2017, Mexican news outlets started to freak out about this video, which the video took place in Colonia Industrias del Vidrio en la ciudad de San Nicolás de los Garza, Nuevo León. And I know it's an extremely long name, but it's important to know the location. Because on that area, there's a specific road where if you tune to this specific radio station and you pass this cross, the following will happen. I'm just gonna show you the video.
Está en la 690. Se supone, se dice que cuando llegas para allá, donde está la cruz, más o menos por donde va la camioneta aquella, se distorsiona este pedo y empieza a sonar una ambulancia. No se sabe si es verdad, pero bueno, se dice. Vamos a pasar por ahí pues, a ver qué pedo. Ahora sí, dale.
So they're saying that you're gonna hear an ambulance on the radio.
La misma estación. Ahí vamos. Por allá está la cruz. Dale lento, más lento, más lento. ¡A la madre! ¿Dónde está la cruz?
That's coming from the radio. I felt like that was coming from outside of the
Now,
car.
after this video was posted, a bunch of other people tried to test it out themselves and had the same exact results. That road became so famous that Univision, one of the biggest Mexican news outlets, went to go investigate. And what ended up happening literally gave me chills. I'm just gonna show you the video. Here it is.
Ante nuestra sorpresa en ese preciso momento, se escuchó una voz que parece decir la frase "deja la cámara".
¿Que se ha jugado bien el partido? Medio tiempo, no, para nada. De hecho, creo que los argentinos se metieron atrás después del gol. Sí, te lo decís un momento. Puedes decir lo que quieras, ya sabes que...
Now, an ambulance sound I can take, but somebody directly talking through that radio station, it's just is an extreme paranormal case or someone hacking.
I got chills when I heard the radio say, "Leave the camera." Yeah, there has to be some like underground hacking going on or something, or maybe even some like interference from another radio station. What the hell? That's why you never go venture into the basement. Why'd he stop at the door like that, though?
The reason his fans are calling his party demonic is because it is. You can see that from the atmosphere of the party alone. The low dim lights, the assorted candles everywhere, and models being used as a sushi tray for celebrities. All of it screams occult, and it looks like some disturbing sex ritual. The party instantly reminded me of Marina Abramovich's spirit cooking parties. I have spoken about Marina's party for the elite several times in the past on this channel, and it looks exactly like Kanye's party. At Marina's spirit cooking parties, she had bodies laying on tables while the elite mingled around them. The only difference is Marina made food-shaped human bodies, and people were eating the bodies instead of eating from it. Marina Abramovich is one of the biggest occultists in the industry. I previously made a full video on Marina long ago, but I think an updated video is needed. If you guys would like to see that, comment Marina below. Interestingly enough, Kanye and Marina knew each other, as Kim Kardashian was often hanging out with Marina while Kim was married to Kanye. Kanye also seems to have a relationship with Marina, as back in 2013, he even compared himself to Marina, letting the world know he wanted to be just like the occultists. The reason Marina and Kanye had similar type of parties was because what they were really hosting was a black mass. A black mass is a satanic ritual done by Satanists to mock God. During a black mass, they used the clothless back of a woman as an altar in a dark room that's only lit up with candles.
This new Kanye clone that everyone's been talking about has gotta be real, because the old Kanye, I feel like, would never partake in some stuff like this.
Watch this video with me. The Soviet Union managed to dig 7.5 miles into the Earth's surface. and they put a heat-resistant microphone into this hole. And this is the sounds that came before the microphone was burnt up. This is chilling. Watch this video until the end.
5 miles down into the earth. The drill broke through into a cavity, and the scientists lowered some equipment to see what was down there. An extremely heat-tolerant microphone, along with other sensory equipment, were lowered into the well. The temperature was about 1,100 degrees centigrade, about 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. But the real shocker was the disturbing sound that was recorded.
You guys, we might be living in hell on earth, but I don't believe the actual hell is right there underneath us underground. Oh my god. What is it? A big old boat like that. Yo, if this is what icebergs look like, then I can definitely see why sailors thought that they were sea monsters.
Do y'all remember that Balenciaga model that went missing? And then this mannequin ended up showing up in a Balenciaga store that looked exactly like him?
Wow, look at that jacket.
So I'm doing a little bit of scrolling, and I see this video.
Yo, look at this dude in the airport.
Don't tell me it's another one.
The dude was in like a glass box, sleeping. Fell asleep. And it totally broke me for a little while when I came up on it.
That looks so
no way,
real.
why do they have this cool box? Is it one at a time and it's like soundproof and you can go in and take a nap? It's a sculpture. The Traveler, Dwayne Hansen.
That would fool me.
1925 to 1996. Bronze, polychromed in oil, mixed media with accessories. 1985, Florida artist. What in the world? That's 71 years, by the way. So, is that like a real dude? And he was a traveler? I love the accuracy of everything here. Like, that's really good. Kind of some like dark circles a little bit, the old luggage tags.
Come on. I mean, honestly, come on. Like, I paused it in multiple places, zoomed into that guy's face, like, that does not look or feel like any kind of prosthetics to me, or that feels in my soul, that dude feels real. And when you understand the way this world really works, and what the powers that be are actually capable of, and the things that they've already done in this life, it changes the way you see things. It changes the possibilities. All I know is I got a lot of questions. Like, I would love to know who that guy is. Like, I'm not talking about the artist, I'm talking about the person that you're looking at in that video. What do you all think?
You never know these days, but I really don't think that they're just waxing people up and just shoving them off into airports and stuff like this for artwork. Maybe the artist is just talented enough to make those things look that realistic.
This is the truth behind the tooth fairy. Now everyone knows who the tooth fairy is. Once you lose a tooth, you put it under your
we
pillow,
all know who the tooth
and
fairy
she comes
is.
in the middle of the night to take it and give
If
you
she
money.
was
But
real.
what if I told you the tooth fairy is much more scarier than that? And that the tooth fairy has a much darker backstory. The story goes that a kid lost 2 of their teeth in the same day, and proceeded to tell her parents that she lost both of her teeth. Now this was the first time she ever lost any teeth, so her parents told her what to do with them and put them under her pillow for money. So she proceeded to do that, and a couple hours later she was getting ready for bed. Her parents tucked her in and she was about to fall asleep, but that's when she sees her door creak open. It's super dark in her room so she can't see anything, but she squints her eyes to look at the doorway and sees something standing there. But then her door proceeds to fully open and you won't believe what was at the door.
I was expecting a jump scare there, but still almost jumped a little bit. Alright, that's a wrap, good people. Let's go ahead and close this one out here. But if you enjoyed this content, make sure you do your boy a favor and just smash that like button. Alright guys, it's been a good one, but I'll see you guys next time.